and to brand itself as the ultimate tourist destination. All right, I want us to head over to the coastal region now, where coast-based Muslims human rights group will today release a report on criminal gangs operating in Mombasa. The report documents details of how juvenile groups have been operating in Likoni, the motivating factors, and how the gangs can be eliminated. Well, let's bring in our reporter Francis Mtalaki, who will be attending that press briefing. I understand that the session is already in. Let's just cross over there and listen in.
And the attacks that we witnessed during the Easter period and before that have submerged. So we are here to issue a report on what needs to be undertaken in this few immediate term, and also the long-term measures that we need to do. So I'm going to share, it's a report that I'll share with every one of you here, but I want to highlight the areas of partnership. First of all, I want to commend the efforts of the Office of the Member of Parliament of Likoni. It has been very helpful. The Office of the Deputy County Commissioner Likoni, it has been very helpful, and also the Office of the District Peace Committee in Likoni, and other stakeholders, the CSOs who have spent their time in coming up with such interventions. So the areas of partnership is, first of all, I have said that the threats have gone down for now, but we need to a clarity on what level they have gone down. So we are going to do, we are going to conduct a rapid baseline survey to ascertain the immediate root causes of these issues so that we can act from an informed point. Secondly, we are going to have interactive forums between the CSOs, security agents, the community, and other stakeholders to refine our civic awareness among ourselves, because we have seen that maadili yametoka kabisa. Thirdly, we are going to review governance structures of the local security platform, particularly the village elders and the Nyumba Kumi initiative, that it is not seem to be working in Likoni and elsewhere around Mombasa County. So we are going to see, together with other stakeholders, how we can review that and see how it can work properly. Fourthly, we are going to offer psychosocial support to the victims, affected victims, victims of police brutality, victims of those who were injured or fatally injured through the gang attack, groups like those families who have been affected by this crime. Also, we are going to create, together with other stakeholders, we're going to create a community information sharing platform where we can coexist in a society where information is shared and we see who is who and what is going where. And lastly, we are going to strategize on economic empowerment measures on groups identified to be vulnerable, because this whole issue is dwelled on, perhaps we may say that there is no, the young people are idle. So we are going to work with other stakeholders who offer economic empowerment ventures and see how this vulnerable identified group can have such initiatives. So these are the issues that we are going to do immediately from here. As soon as tomorrow, we're going to hit the ground and see how we can intervene on this. Any question?
information.
Yes.
And on the ground, it seems parents and residents of Likoni seem to fear that whenever they share the information, then they might be attacked by the gangs.
Yes.
How are you going to push that?
As I said, it requires a multifaceted approach. I said that there's a psychosocial support that we're going to work on the victims themselves and the gangs, because in that part we will have to profile every element of the situation. Then we're also going to work with, I said, create a platform where families, community can engage and see, because not necessarily if you give information to the police, if you are afraid of giving the information to the police, then come to us. Give the information to us, then we are going to share. It's a multifaceted approach. Everyone will be included in it. So it's not a one-go event that if you're giving that information, then what happens to the victim? Because currently we have seen that trend that people are fearing giving out information because they might be attacked or something like that. But that has been factored in our report, and we are going to deal with it. Yes.
Some of the police officers, their children or their young ones are being accused to be members of the gang. How are you going to approach this, given that the police are also said to be part of the group?
Okay. Crime is crime, whether committed by a policeman or a gang. We are working together with Independent Police Oversight Authority and the Anti-Corruption Commission to see all these cases that of corruption in the police are dealt with. Secondly, I said that these organized gangs, we are going to profile them for the purpose of bringing them back to society, for the purpose of accountability. Everyone who is involved will be accountable on measures to do with the law. So no one will be left aside. No one will avoid this. If you are involved, then we are going to have you accountable.
Lastly, maybe, I would like to get your view on what you want from the religious class.
As I said, in this report, we have other stakeholders that I have not mentioned are the religious bodies, the Christians and Muslims who make a bigger part of Likoni constituency. And there is an element of religion that is not followed in terms of bringing maadili ya kidini hayafuatwi vizuri. So what we have embarked in is on the psychosocial support as angle. We are going to infuse the element of religion in it so that we can have a wholesome approach. Because I said, if we are going to strengthen one part and leave the other, it's not going to work. So we want to move us as a team towards peace and cohesion in Likoni.
Maybe from me, numerous reports from National Intelligence Service.
All right, the members there of a Muslim rights group in Mombasa are speaking to the press about Likoni criminal gangs, their motivating factors, and what can be done to ease the situation. And the Muslim rights groups, they are saying the Nyumba Kumi initiative does not seem to be working.